So guys, while you get ready, let's talk about our next technique. We're gonna start from the position of the week, which for our GB2 class is gonna be side control top. It's a very good position to be, and today I'm gonna guys introduce you towards the dark side of Jiu-Jitsu. Let's work a very good mal de vaca, or where's luck, okay? So we, most of the time, sometimes because of the rules, sometimes because of the experience, we ignore a small part of the body, but which if you guys are starting to take, used to get into this type of the submissions, can be very beneficial for you. So let's work step by step how we can easily, because I say easily because the position, the submission is right there in front of us most of the time. But again, if you don't use to it, you cannot see it very frequently. So let's see step by step from the side control. So we're gonna start already having, you can either start the action from the close guard, so you pass the guy, you arrive into a good position, gain 3 points. Or you guys work a takedown, 2 points. So either one, you guys are in a good advantage. And I always want to, have a good base, maintain our knees spread out, chest to chest connection. And we're gonna start from one of the most common ways to control the position. So one arm underneath the armpit, one arm underneath the head. So again, once you guys are here, you wanna be, obviously holding a good position, but be like, if you want to change quickly, you need to. So I don't never recommend to connect hand to hand and just start the game. I want always to maintain my hands open and feel our partner's reactions, most likely. So as you can see, his hand is right here, placed where I already want to be. And this is one of the most common ways the person on the bottom has to work one of the traditional way to get out. Bridge and a hip escape. But the action we're gonna start is whenever I want to try, for example, another common submission for us on top is the Americana. So whenever I want to attack the Americana, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna switch and put more pressure on the elbow, and if his hand is not touching my chest or my wrist, or my shoulder, I can easily isolate and go for the Americana. So one of the things that a person on the bottom does the most is to stick his hand as much as he can towards my shoulder. And this is a trap that I wanted, okay? So what I want to do here, I want to go towards the, for the Americana, but look, the more space he left, the more easy it is for me to trap. So what happened is that he want to stick his hand, glue on my shoulder. This is good for us. Remember, what I don't want is to let his hand pass my shoulder. But these are all the options that he doesn't want. Because if his arm, for example, passes my shoulder, I already have that arm triangle. So it's in his interest too to don't pass my shoulder. But once I'm here and I don't see his arm available, what I want to do? I want to trap his arm more. Already he make the reaction of pushing. I want to use my chin now, right in between his hand and his forearm. On his way, I'm gonna attack my chin, controlling his wrist. Now I'm gonna go back first. So once I'm here, I will lock my shoulder. I have my chin tucked. I pass. And once I'm here, I'm just gonna go with my hand open on his elbow, 2 hands on one. I don't need to mess up too much the angle. The position is right here. What I need to do? Just pull with my hands, push with my body. So really in this position go slow, because the waist has little bones that is gonna be easy to hurt. Especially in training, you guys go slow in progression. Everybody's gonna feel differently. So give your partner a chance to tap. In a competition, you can explode more. And most likely, what happens is that even if you guys are taking care, kind of the other person's arm, even in competition, if you guys are exploding, not to hit, but even the hit of your hand scare the person on the bottom. So most likely the person on the bottom will tap, like a verbal tap. And if it's a tap, it's a tap, right? So what you can do either is accelerate when it's the time of the lock, or going in progression. But once you guys start tapping with your chin and tap with the shoulder, the submission is right there. So one more time from here, nothing is, it's wrong in waiting his reaction. So example, if he does bridge and hip escape, let's bridge. I tuck already my chin and I go already here. So the position is still working even if I start the action or if he start the action first. But I want to lead the action and work, one of the most common ways to submit is the Americana. So I'm gonna be here, put the pressure, and look, if he's at his ear, go for the Americana. But it's in his interest in keep it tight. So that's good for me. I wanna use my chin and lock my shoulder. And now I go over the hand. Already control. So in a tournament, for example, if you go here, person on the bottom is gonna be super scary. Most likely, even if you guys don't have it tracked yet as far as submission, it's really verbal tap, just because it's scary. But you guys are here, 1, 2. So 2 hands on 1. And now is the pull and is the push towards the mat. So basically, you wanna push his hand in the direction of his elbow. Very simple submission. It's always been there. You guys need just to practice and feel whenever the submission is close enough to let your partner tap. Any questions?
Yes, sir.
Let's try. 1, 2, 3.